The enclosure your chicks will live in is called a brooder. Where to place your brooder is an important decision, and one you should make well before you get your chicks. You have three options. Keep the brooder outside on your property, in your house, or in your garage, barn, or other outbuilding. Let's start with keeping your brooder outside. And here's my recommendation. Don't do it. There are too many things that can go wrong. First, your chicks will likely be too cold. They need constant warmth, and since they don't have a mother hen for that, they need you to provide their warmth. In most places around the world, nights get too cold, even during the warmest seasons. You need to provide heat, and that requires electricity. You may need to run a long extension cord to your brooder, which can be tripped over by a person or an animal and become unplugged. Another reason is predators. Your chicks are defenseless and easy prey. You may think you have your brooder secured, but predators may still defeat your defenses. Your chicks need a stress-free environment to thrive, and the bottom line is that keeping your brooder outside will not provide that. Okay, let's talk about keeping the brooder inside your house. Here are the advantages. It's convenient for checking on your chicks, which you will need to do frequently. If you live in a seasonal climate, you can get your chicks during the cold months without having to worry about exposing them to those temperatures. It's easier to control the brooder warmth as your home remains relatively constant in temperature. Having the brooder inside your house makes it easier to control airflow. Just make sure the brooder isn't by a door or open window. You need to avoid drafts. Considering the number of predators that may be around your property, it's ultimately safer for your chicks to be inside. Of course, if you have any potential predators inside the house, this means your pets, you'll need to take measures to keep your chicks separated from them. The disadvantages with keeping your chicks in your house are: the brooder environment produces a lot of dust, and the dust will get everywhere in the room. It will even find its way to other rooms of your house. For people with allergies, this could be a problem, not to mention the additional cleaning you'll have to do. Another disadvantage is odor. Even the cleanest of brooders will start to smell a little as your girls start eating and then pooping. Then there is the noise. While it's very cute when the chicks peep, it can get old when you hear it all day long, especially if you have a lot of them. Another disadvantage is that you will need to designate a spot that is just for the chicks. Think of it as your baby's nursery. It should be quiet and have little traffic. If you have a dog that barks frequently, or young children who like to laugh and play loudly, make sure your chicks are far away from this type of activity. Last, transitioning to outside living may be more difficult for your chicks if you brood them in your house. Your chicks will have become accustomed to living inside. The light, the sounds, and to some extent the temperature. Living outside will be a significant adjustment for them. One way to mitigate this is to have a portable brooder that you can have inside but take outside for a half hour or so during the day. Wait to do this until they have most of their feathers and can be safely away from their heat source for extended periods of time. It is also okay to take them outside before they get their feathers, provided it's at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 Celsius, and there isn't a strong breeze. Keeping your chicks in the house is okay, in my opinion, but would not be my first choice. Now, let's talk about keeping your brooder in your garage, barn, or other outbuilding. Without a doubt, the number one advantage is that your house stays cleaner. Plus, you don't have to adjust your lifestyle. For instance, no worrying about having to be quiet or someone accidentally crashing into the brooder. Another advantage, your chicks more quickly adapt to the cycle of day and night. You also eliminate the need for transitioning from inside living to outside living. The disadvantages. It's not as convenient when you need to check on them. It's a bit more challenging to control temperature and drafts. You need an outside power source. If the building doesn't have electricity, that's a problem. And then there is the threat of predation. Just being in a building with a closed door doesn't make your chicks safe. Predators can get in through the smallest of openings and can even chew through walls. You need to predator-proof the brooder. So, decision number one, this comes even before you get your chicks, is where will the brooder be? Inside the house or outside? My advice, get your chicks when the temperatures will be mild, and keep them in an outbuilding from the get-go. It will be better for them and better for you.